Guess whose birthday it is?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Not when we're recording this. It's like a month away, but...
Right. When you are hearing this.
It'll be my birthday.
Woo-hoo!
And I'll be 34.
Aww.
You're already that age.
Shut up. Welcome to your mid-30s, apparently.
You'll be 35 your next birthday.
I start saying not by the time this comes out.
No.
I got some months. You slow your roll.
Not as many as I do to 35.
Not as many as you do to 35?
Yep.
That's backwards. I have more than you do.
No. You have less months to 45 to 35 than I do.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm confused.
Me too.
I'm tired.
So what I wanted to do for my birthday episode is I wanted to go over like my birth chart. This might be a very niche, and you might not care, but guess what? I'm very much a Virgo, so I want to make it all about me, and I'm so tired. So I'm not gonna like word for word read over this. It's a lot. It's 30 pages long. That's doing too much.
Right. And I ran mine just for shits and giggles. Just to see how different we might be.
So my sun sign is a Virgo. Mine's my moon sign, Virgo. Mercury in Libra. Venus, Libra. Mars, Virgo. Jupiter, Cancer. My dad's a Cancer too. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are all Capricorn. Pluto, Scorpio. Lilith, Libra. And whatever N node is in Aquarius.
I don't know what
I'm not reading
means.
the rest of all that.
I was trying. Where is mine? Go ahead. Continue.
I'm scrolling. Okay. So, my sun is in Virgo. It is rare to find the stereotypical, nitpicky, exacting, clean freak in modern day Virgos. Although the sign of Virgo has evolved with the times, some unmistakable traits remain. Virgo people are generally respectable, hardworking individuals who have a love of knowledge and know-how. I would say that's pretty true.
I mean, yeah.
Virgo's symbol, the Virgin, shows itself in the lives of Virgos through a love of all that is natural and a certain purity of spirit that keeps Virgos self-sufficient and self-contained, at least on the surface. Virgos are sensitive to their surroundings and tend to embarrass easily, which I would say is
Fucking
absolutely
facts.
true.
Dadgummit, I'm sorry.
So
Freaking facts.
I get so embarrassed so easy. Like, if Danny is driving and he toots the horn at nothing, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm just like, will you stop being noisy for the sake of being noisy? Like, you're embarrassing me.
He's a Pisces. No, he can't.
They are generally reticent when faced with anything or anyone new. However, once they feel comfortable, they can talk up a storm, which has been my history. Because, like, when you first meet me, you'll be lucky to get 2 words out of me. But, like, once I've been around you a few times, or if I've had, like, some either liquid courage or gummy courage, as of late, it's not really been, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. But you might hear a few sentences out of me. But once you get to know me, though, I don't shut up.
You almost did.
I
You
did. I almost
it.
said it. But I didn't.
And it becomes one of those, nobody asked.
Didn't ask, buddy. Didn't ask. Many Virgo suns are uncomfortable in the limelight. These types are just fine living in the background as long as they feel useful and appreciated. Solar Virgos have a strong sense of responsibility. Even when they've convinced themselves to be irresponsible about something or the other, then they worry about it. I don't worry all the time.
I wish y'all could see the look that I just shot her. I was like, yeah.
Not
okay.
always worried. I haven't gotten stomach ulcers ever from worrying.
You a damn lie.
Not all Virgos are workaholics, which is true. I would rather not. I'd rather just stay home, read my books all day. But when solar Virgos are not involved in some kind of project, there is generally a vague feeling of discontent. That is true. If I don't have anything to do, I'm finding random shit to do. Even when their lives are filled up with work, they're restless and somewhat nervous creatures. The fear of underperforming is strong. That is true, because like if it's like not up to par, I'm upset about it, and if I'm not better than everybody else, I'm upset about it.
So funny story, to kind of add on to that. And this might say something about me, but so Brittany has decided that she wants to throw herself a birthday party.
Yeah.
She's gonna invite all of her friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like,
because I am crazy.
I'm like, okay, cool. We gonna make sure everybody knows I'm her best friend, though.
Lord. Virgos want to do things well. Some are exacting and thorough, and those Virgos who have convinced themselves to do a less than perfect job will generally feel incomplete. That is true. I'm also passive aggressive though, and like if you ask me to do something that I don't want to do, I'll half-ass it so you never ask me to do it again.
And she's gonna bitch about it the whole time.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's an odd combination of the intellectual and the practical in Virgo that is sometimes mistaken for coolness. In fact, Virgos are often self-effacing and shy. They'll brush off your compliments quickly and sometimes critically, but don't let that fool you. They need your respect and appreciation. In fact, the happiest Virgos are the ones who feel appreciated and valued. Add plenty of worthwhile projects to keep them busy, and Virgos can be some of the sweetest, kindest people to be around. I think Daniel would say different. He doesn't give me anything to do. He doesn't give me any projects, and he doesn't tell me I'm appreciated. So I'm crabby.
So I just want to say that when I ran mine, yours is pretty on point.
Yeah.
Mine, so it gives a short description. It says that I'm reserved. My son is in Capricorn. I am a Capricorn. It says that I'm honest, reserved, circumspect, honorable, and strong-willed, quietly ambitious within the realms of the possible, likes and takes on responsibility, and can work in the social domain. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm pretty honest. I am not reserved. I don't know what circumspect means. I'm pretty honorable. And I can be strong-willed, but I don't know about the quietly ambitious part.
Yeah.
Because you won't know if I feel like I'm about to do something.
That is true.
But it also says, sometimes bitter and mistrustful mind. That tracks.
Yeah. Understandably. So my moon is also in Virgo. I'm not reading like all of the little subcategories.
Right.
It's too much. We're not trying to be here all night. It's after 1 a.m. Lunar Virgos find security in the little things in life. They feel most content when they've straightened out all of the details of everyday life. Many enjoy running errands, paying bills, and balancing the books. They take care of these things happily, although some won't let on. In fact, many lunar Virgos are quite practiced at nagging. As long as they are appreciated, however, Daniel, these people will help you take care of your life too. They are at their best when they feel useful and needed. If somebody needs help, they are generally the first to jump up and take on the task. Now, I will say, I don't. I will, not always.
I start saying, anytime I have ever been like, I need you, you literally come running.
But, like, I don't know if, like, I had just sat down and he's like, come here, I need you for something. I'm like, I just sat down. No. Some people with Virgo moons are accused of being underachievers. While it may be true that lunar Virgos may lack self-confidence, many are, quite simply, content with living regular, unassuming lives. Which, honestly, after, like, some of our history, and, like, the chapter I'm at in life right now is so quiet, there's no drama, it's just absolutely perfect. They appreciate simplicity and are often most comfortable when they're not getting too much attention from the world at large. Which is true. Despite having a podcast, I do like to just be a background.
Right.
Lunar Virgos are easily overwhelmed by pressure and stress. They worry incessantly when there is too much to think about, and they know their limits. Arguably, the worst situation for a lunar Virgo is to endure is without a steady routine or a satisfying job. I will say, if the routine that I have planned out in my head does not go the way that I planned it out in my head but didn't tell anybody about, I get upset.
I've seen that.
Yeah, if like one little thing is off schedule from what the schedule that I created and didn't tell anybody about, I'm so upset and like freaking out. They need to feel useful, and they best express this by helping others. They need something to call their own and the space to do what they want to do. The unhappy lunar Virgos are fussy and complaining sorts. Not me. Not me.
You never feel called out before.
Right, feel seen. They are victims of routine and freak out when their plans are not followed. They are restless and nervous and can't seem to see the big picture. Probably the best remedy for them is a job or hobby in which they can express their deep need to analyze, attend to details, and micromanage.
Hi.
These people express their affection for people they care about in non-showy and practical ways. They can be a little stiff when it comes to open, gushy displays of attention. Lunar Virgos are often shy with new people. However, when they are comfortable, they are anything but shy. They're talkative, interested, and interesting. Honestly, I wouldn't describe myself as interesting. I'm weird, but more often than not, others can count on Virgo in moon people. They are reliable and trustworthy. Above all else, lunar Virgos are practical. Others turn to them for help and advice. In relationships, Daniel, lunar Virgos can be self-effacing and kind. He would say otherwise. He says I'm not nice to him. Some are
He's still here.
Yeah, he's still here, but he says I'm not nice to him. So, some are quite shy in love and easily intimidated. Some aren't comfortable with their sexuality, but they aim to please nonetheless. The sign of Virgo is very body aware in general. If this awareness combines with a lack of self-confidence, lunar Virgos can be too aware of the parts that make up the whole. This can lead to a tendency to be intensely self-critical. Once lunar Virgos learn to come out of their shell, however, they can be earthy partners with a lot to give. I didn't expect to be so called out by this.
So is it going to bother you if I read my moon? Because
no, you're totally fine.
Girl.
I got like 2 paragraphs left, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Some of the most skeptical people are lunar Virgos. They can't help but poke holes when faced with others' blind faith. Their criticism can be maddening, and their insistence on seeing the practical in anything emotional can be challenging, especially if you are the dreamy type. Virgo curiosity shows up big time with this position of the moon. To some, it can be confusing. Lunar Virgos seem very interested in others' problems. For example, you can come across as Lunar Virgos seem very interested in others' problems, but can also come across as cool and even unsympathetic. Their advice can seem hard to more sensitive folk, yet Lunar Virgos can be surprisingly delicate when faced with others' criticism. Virgo moon people are busy and quietly happy when they have their lives under control. They aim for a simple existence and are often quite content with very little. I like my things. I like my little treasures. Many are early risers. Not this one. Ready to take on the day with enthusiasm. Not this one. They scurry around, keeping busy and managing their life quietly and expertly. As long as their personal world is manageable, Lunar Virgos can be a delight to be around. You hear that? A delight. They're fountains of knowledge, and they can be excellent with advice and insight. They're also a wonderful voice of reason.
I mean, listen.
Ish.
Just recently, I have reached out to you for your opinion on some things, and like, while the opinion that I'm given, as accurate as it may be, it may hurt my feelings slightly.
Yeah.
And you know that it does, but that's what I was here for.
Usually whenever I'm like entering into that, I'm like,
yeah,
this is gonna sting, but it needs to be said.
Right. But again, 20 years of friendship, we've never had a fight, because I know that the advice that I'm being given is coming from a place of love.
Right. I'm not gonna unless I don't fucking like you.
Right. Oh, you said it.
Well,
I'd already dropped
you had already kind of said it in the background. But yeah, unless I don't like you, I'm not gonna say something that's going to just outright be mean.
But also, it said that you show interest in other people's issues.
Yeah.
We are notorious for keeping people on our personal Facebooks.
Yeah.
To watch their drama unfold.
Yeah.
But we want no part of it.
No, I don't want any part of it. But I want to watch, like people we went to school with. Every time that, all of a sudden, all of the pictures of their husbands disappear. And then they have pictures of new boyfriends. And then all of a sudden, it's not even 6 months later and they're married again. And I'm like, you don't have to marry every man you date. But I want to know the tea without being in the tea.
Right. Are you done with your moon now?
Yes.
All right. So this is a clear indication that you and I are two completely different people. Okay.
Yes.
Which is probably why we're yin to yang.
Right.
My moon is in Libra. Mine is not nearly as long as yours. People with the moon in Libra are friendly, warm, tasteful, tactful, and balanced. Lunar Librans feel safe and secure when they are in a partnership.
I would say that's accurate.
They seem to always want someone to tag along with them wherever they go, even if it's to the corner store.
Do you feel called out?
They find strength and reinforcement in and through others. People with this moon position are quite charming. They can be very attractive to be around and are often given to flirtatiousness. Rarely directly aggressive, they win your heart with their gentle and refined ways. I would not call myself refined.
So fancy.
Moon and Libra people strongly need companionship. Without someone to share their lives with, they feel utterly incomplete. This is why many people with this moon get involved in marriages or living together arrangements quite young. Triggered!
This is definitely.
Yeah. Hold on. Because this drive for harmony, peace, and sharing is so powerful, lunar Librans are apt to do a lot of conceding. They are sympathetic and concerned for others, enjoy socializing, and revel in a good debate. How many times have I, stirred that pot?
Oh, yeah.
On Facebook just because I can?
See, my thing is going on and laugh reacting stuff.
Right.
Just be just a little passive aggressive and then just laugh react it and leave.
Right.
Or I'll say something super definitely not the vibe of whatever comment section,
right.
And then I just turn off notifications and I just leave.
Right. Mental rapport with others is critical to them. Moon and Libra natives can't help but see the flaws in their environment and relationships. In fact, anything out of whack will bother them until it's fixed. And although diplomatic with acquaintances, when Moon and Libra natives argue with their long-standing partners, they rarely let up until they win. And winning, when an argument is a Libra specialty, in fact, they may not even believe what they are saying, but will adopt ideas just to get the last word. I have lately said, I know I'm wrong, but I'm going to die on this mountain. Hold on. Living with lunar Librans can sometimes feel like you are on trial and Libra is the expert lawyer. Sometimes, though, Libra is defending you and supporting your point of view. They're tremendously fair and equality-minded, and they will always see the other side of the coin, which is true.
Yeah.
I give too much credit where credit is not due, just because I'm trying to see that other side.
Yeah.
This ability can leave them on the fence, undecided, even painfully so at times. Lunar Librans' idealistic outlook and constant striving for the best, most harmonious lifestyle can lead to some discontent, looking for that one elusive, perfect way to lead their lives that can distract from enjoyment and of the moment. However, a Libra moon also strives for balance and moderation, and once they discover that sweet spot, they're smooth, delightful, and extraordinarily kind and considerate. It says that I am sociable and popular. Wrong. I mean, if we go back to high school, I was not the popular crew.
I don't know. Compared to my high school experience,
we were together in high school.
Well, for half of it, but I don't know. It felt like I thought you were one of the popular kids. Was I mistaken?
Wait a minute. So here's one that's I was not part of I knew all the popular kids, but I didn't go to those parties.
Were you one of those floaters? You just kind of floated around the different friend
nothing
groups?
To do with that popular group. I didn't get invited to those parties. I was not there.
If any of y'all are listening, we're sorry, but
right. y'all are all right people now. This says I have good judgment. Not always true. It says I'm intelligent and reasonable. Not. And I like social pleasures. I'm agreeable and fair, and I value feedback. Issues, inability in loving relationships, wavering, may give too much weight to the views of other and public opinion. I feel seen. I was reading that part the other night and I was like, that hurts. That stung a little bit.
Is that what you got for...
Yeah, that was it.
So, my Mercury is in Libra. So, what does that mean? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you. Usually quite diplomatic and tactful, she evaluates and weighs things up endlessly, often to the point of indecisiveness. Of good judgment, she expresses herself clearly. Before coming to an opinion on a subject, she listens to the opinions offered by various people and can compare them before making up her own mind, which I would say is that's how I've developed a lot of my thoughts and opinions on things, is my own experiences and the experiences of others, and how it has I don't know. I don't know. Be a good person.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Mental affinity in her relationships is paramount. She is good at compromising and always tries to put herself in others' shoes. Some mental laziness. Venus is in Libra. Venus and Libra people will impress you with their kindness, even-handedness, and willingness to make your relationship work. I will say, I've fought for relationships that didn't deserve it. They have a polished manner in love, which sometimes makes them appear insincere or superficial. They are gentle lovers who hate to be offended. They are threatened by bad manners. I mean, I've given some looks.
All this is saying to me, all I can hear this whole time that you're reading this, and I'm sorry if this triggers you.
Oh, God. Triggered.
Sanctimonious.
I mean, I guess so. I guess maybe I am.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yes,
though.
I hear what
Okay.
you're saying, yes.
You're not.
They not only prefer to choose the middle road, they seek the middle ground in their relationships. You can expect to be treated fairly, and you may be turned on by Venus in Libra's willingness to concede and adjust their lives to fully accommodate you. Venus and Libra natives have idealized images of their relationships, even to the point where the relationship becomes bigger than life, taking on a life of its own. They can become quietly resentful if they feel they are being taken advantage of, and they make it easy for more aggressive types to bully them around. I feel attacked. Pleasing Venus in Libra involves treating them kindly and fairly. They love to share everything with you, so let them. Oh, this is getting into a bit much. Foreplay for them can be mental. They love to communicate with you about the relationship. Sharing turns them on. And tactless or uncouth behavior is a turnoff. I should have read this. I should have proofread this. I did not.
It's funny because it's so true.
God.
Because you tell me right now. I'm telling you right now. You tell me right now. Until, you were already there ready for it.
Yeah.
But when the floodgates opened and information was exchanged and walls were broken down and...
Yeah.
You were like, oh, this is it.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. This might be horseshit. I don't know. Let's see.
Are you done with that one?
Just about.
Okay.
Although they seem to put up with a lot, be fair with them. Over time, imbalance in their relationship is sure to make them unhappy. And when it comes to this, they may try to even the score in subtle, roundabout ways. Don't let it come to that, and you will be rewarded with a lover who puts themselves in your shoes and treats you exactly how they would like to be treated. I do. It do be like that sometimes.
So my Venus is in Sag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When Venus and Sagittarius people are in love, they need to feel they can grow and expand their horizons through their relationship. They want to learn things and experience everything together. These are idealistic lovers who want you to appreciate their beliefs, visions, and ideals. They can be a confusing mix of the lighthearted and serious. They are roamers and seekers and don't commit in their relationships as easily as others. I want to say bullshit because I'm telling you right now that I have never wanted anything more but to be someone's wife. That has been my goal in life, my whole life.
Yeah.
So much so that I've done it twice.
Couldn't be me.
I'm pretty.
No, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm not doing it again. It's just, I'm not doing it again.
But this part gets me. Venus and Sagittarius people turn others on with their big smiles and laughs, their jokes, their grand schemes, their dreams, and their friendly, flirtatious behavior. They pride themselves on their open minds, but you may notice that they can be judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of judgmental. They are threatened. This is so true. They are threatened by inhibitions on the part of their lover, dullness, and emotional overkill. When I tell you that when TJ is in a shit mood,
Mm-hmm.
and he is not being his normal goofy, bouncing around the house, dancing in the kitchen for no reason, doing goofy stuff ways, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And it is so uncomfortable.
Right.
I can't stand it. It says they are restless and won't put up with lovers who dwell on any one thing. When the going gets tough in their relationship, they have an overwhelming need to run away.
Oh.
I haven't run away. I haven't. We worked through all of our stuff. 12 years together, 7 years married. We're still here.
Right. You don't get that by running away.
No.
But, I'm definitely that way. I'll be like, sayonara.
Douche.
Who is that man? I've never seen him before in my life. It's like what I posted on my story last night. I got a little zooted last night, and I saw some memes, and I posted one to my Facebook story, and it said, so it was like somebody, is that your ex over there? And this is me. I have never seen that motherfucker a day in my life. Like, if that's not me, I will pretend I have never met you.
This says, pleasing Venus and Sagittarius involves allowing them lots of room in the relationship to grow, avoid getting stuck in a rut, and understand their need to move on. Learn to laugh, but take their rants and raves seriously. TJ! Avoid criticizing their beliefs and join them in debates.
Does he even listen anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He really enjoyed the last couple of episodes that we released,
Nice.
by the way. He said that the UFO one, he said was just, he liked it a lot.
Nice.
When they feel the need for more experience, join them. Learn to look past their clumsiness with you and your feelings, and avoid concerning them or forcing them to commit. I feel like it was more along the lines of me being like, TJ, we're going to do the thing. We're getting married. Like, what are we doing? Oh my God, this is accurate. It says that I have a danger of big spending. I don't spend my own money. I spend your money. We go out shopping. I'm like, Brittany, you really need this. Before we even get there, I don't need to spend a whole lot of money. Brittany, there's this $70 sweater that I feel like you desperately need.
And I still wear it. I still wear that sweater. That's such a good sweater.
Those makeup brushes, the Hocus Pocus makeup brushes that ended up at my house.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I have those anymore.
They're at my house.
So my Mars is in Virgo.
Ooh, mine's an Aries.
Ooh, icky. These productive and busy people are goal-oriented, practical people. Although they can be a little scattered at times, simply because they are doing so many things at any given time, Mars and Virgo natives get things done quite well. They have a knack for handling a wide variety of tasks at once and a tendency to take on too much at the same time. Most Mars and Virgo natives are not particularly aggressive by nature, although they can be a little hard-nosed and critical at times. They rarely resort to pushing others around. Still, an annoyed Mars and Virgo native can be difficult to be around. Arouse their anger and they turn into complaining, overcritical nags. Generally, these natives don't make themselves nuisances, so this stage is unlikely to last for very long. It is a sensitive position, however. It doesn't take much to make these people nervous. Mars and Virgo people are quite protective about their system for getting things done. Although rather humble in general life sense, they can be quite particular about their methods, how they organize and accomplish their goals, mostly with work. Theirs is a nervous energy. Although they have some staying power, they can be restless and are not given to sticking with the same projects for too long. These natives derive plenty of energy and life force from the things they do, their work, their hobbies, and any kind of projects they take on. An idle Mars and Virgo native is a sorry sight indeed. Fidgety, nervous, worried, all of these things are a sure sign that Mars and Virgo people have either little to do or far too much on their plates. There is a perfectionist at the heart of all people with this position. They'll be the first to deny this, but it's there. They worry when they are not producing anything, and they worry about whether what they've produced will measure up. An earthy and sometimes nervous sexuality generally characterizes people with this position of Mars. In a sense, their performance in bed is similar to their work. These people want to be good at what they do. They will generally be open to experimentation, if only to feed their curiosity and to feel savvy. There's often a shy and humble side to Mars and Virgo in any area that involves putting themselves out there and letting go. But experience and knowledge are important to these natives, and this drive generally wins over their natural reticence.
Mine doesn't say anything about stuff in bed. I'm just here to tell you at any point.
I don't know why mine does.
Mine for this one, my Mars just tells me that, and I feel very called out, but it just tells me that I thrive in chaos.
Well,
I don't enjoy the chaos. I don't.
But you thrive in it.
But, like,
you do your best work in it.
I have lived my life in my adult years. It seems like in constant chaos.
I guess that's what happens when you have, like, a whole bunch of kids. I say that like a 3 is a whole bunch, but to me, that's a lot. I got really scared the other night. I didn't send it to you, but I got really scared the other night. So you ever seen that show, Sister Wives?
Oh, I love that show.
Okay, so one of the kids is
I'm not going to tell you, that lifestyle seems like a dream to me.
I don't know.
Well, partial. I just like the idea of there being more than one mom in the house to help take care of the house and the kids, and I don't have to do it all.
I don't know. But yeah, but there's like also like a lot of kids. So one of the daughters was having a baby, and she was doing home birth, and like stuff was blurred, but like, I don't know. I can't believe you did that 3 times, because I was absolutely terrified. Like anybody who listens to this podcast that has ever pushed out a child or had a C-section or what have you, that's brave, because I will never, and I hopefully never, ever, 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 because that was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I didn't even see like the actual birth, but her screaming, no.
Well, she did it natural.
She did it natural at home, and I realized that that's like a special set of circumstances, and every birth is different. But I know
there was no screaming involved in any of my 3, so I was definitely on the drugs.
I'm good. I don't. No, thank you. It's not for me.
One of my children should have been yours, so there's that.
But, I mean, you birthed them. If I don't have to, that's totally fine. But, like, I don't, So, my Jupiter is in Cancer. She attracts the most good fortune when she is sympathetic, charitable, uses her powers to save and accumulate and comfort others. Real estate and the food industry can be prosperous avenues. She values tradition and works towards security. Relies most on gut instincts when it comes to pursuing goals and business success. That's okay. My Saturn is in Capricorn. She can be scrupulous. I don't know what that means. honest, correct, worthy, and respectable. Potential weaknesses are melancholy, sullenness, disappointment, and bitterness.
Scrupulous, because mine's the exact same.
Scrupulous.
My Saturn is in Cap too.
Uranus in Capricorn.
Uranus.
Can have some problems assessing her intuition.
Side note, same. Mine's Capricorn also.
Since common sense often dominates. A great battler. She has so much power that one thinks nothing can defeat her. Did we start writing fan fiction about me at some point? Her mission in society and in the world can mean everything to her. Many may question traditions and can be very open to redefining the meaning of success and to changing up traditional approaches to career and status. My Neptune is in Capricorn.
Are our laptops like syncing?
I don't know.
Because mine also.
She is discerning, wise, and sensible. My Pluto is in Scorpio. Fear of betrayal. Maybe everybody's is. I don't know. Fear of betrayal, sensual, and passionate. Lilith is in Libra.
Okay, mine's not.
She may have felt uncomfortable or wrong for needing companionship or seeking approval from others. Or she may feel that dependency and compromise are weak and not right, and this can lead to periods of intense neediness followed by independence.
Accurate. My Lilith, fun fact, is actually in Virgo. It's the only Virgo I got.
Accepting that we all need to lean on others from time to time can help resolve problems with extreme behaviors in relationships. What?
Mine says, she may have felt uncomfortable or wrong for paying special attention to the practical side of life, attention to details, organization, and routines. She may go to pains to prove that she is not ordinary, worried, eager to please, or concerned about details enough to perfect a craft or project. Leaving many projects unfinished can be a sign of perfectionist expectations, since this way she does not have to deal with the prospect of not producing something perfect. The key to eliminating extreme behaviors is to work on self-acceptance.
I think I'm going to finish off. I'm not going into the houses or any of
Right.
that. That's too much. But the last one is North Node or South Node. So my true North Node is in Aquarius. Her path is to learn to be more impartial and less possessive in relationships and with creative projects. I do tend to, when I start working on something, I don't want help.
Right.
Don't touch this. I got this. As she learns to let go of the need for a passionate chase, satisfaction will come to her naturally as she sees that she nevertheless gets what she needs, not wants. Relationships may suffer if she takes things too personally and expects others to follow a script that she has unconsciously written for them. She learns to moderate her desire for drama and attention and then develop true friendships. Qualities to develop: detachment, impartiality, and humility.
Do you feel like that statement in and of itself, like that whole true north?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's stuff that you were like now in life realizing about yourself and trying to fix?
Yes.
Same. Mine is in Pisces, and it says that my path is to learn to worry less and believe more. Overthinking and overanalyzing life limits. Overthinking and overanalyzing her life limits her growth. She is learning to let go of perfectionism. She learns to pay more attention to mental health and emotional healing and relax the rules from time to time. Qualities to develop would be faith, belief, tolerance, compassion for oneself. do you not see that that is something that I have really been struggling with lately?
Yeah.
These birth charts are
Pretty wild.
crazy to me. I want to pull TJ's. Even though he's going to be like, it's just a crock of shit.
Right. So, since it's my birthday today, I got to pick the nonprofit of the week. And I picked the Old Friends Senior Dog Sanctuary.
Aww.
Senior dogs, especially those with medical problems or disabilities, face a much greater chance of euthanasia at shelters than younger dogs because it is difficult to find adopters for them due to their shorter additional life expectancy and unknown veterinary costs. Most of these wonderful senior dogs are able to live happily with a good quality of life if given a chance. They make wonderful companions because they are mature, calm, and loving. It can be more difficult for them to settle in, and once they do, it is difficult for them to move again. For this reason, we strive to find them forever foster homes where they can live out their retirement years as a beloved family member. Even once they've found their forever homes, we commit to providing them high-quality vet care for life. And I'm not only leaving like a direct donation link, but they also have a gift shop and a t-shirt shop that you can order from.
Nice.
This way, I mean, if you don't want to just donate money and not see where it's going, you can at least have something tangible to hold on to. So yeah, I thought that was really, really sweet.
I like it.
And I think it's based out of Nashville. So there we go. That was my birth chart.
Yay! Those are super revealing, and now we both feel attacked.
Right. That's not what I wanted out of my birthday episode, but here we are. Who we telling? Tell your... I should have saved librarian for this episode.
Yeah.
Tell your... I don't know, do you have any ideas?
Tell your local bookstore cashier.
There you go. I like it. Follow us
on TikTok,
Instagram,
Twitter,
Facebook.
Email us at wandersofweird@gmail.com. Share us on all the socials.
Yep.
Rate us.
If you want to get me a birthday present, there's some books in our Amazon wish list.
Right.
That could be useful for future episodes. I guess that's it. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday!
We'll be having a party because I'm crazy. I got little favor bags for everybody, and I'm curating them to each guest because I'm insane. It's going to be a Taylor Swift themed birthday party. And the other lady that I work for is kindly said she would host at her home. And the lady that lives with her, when she found out it was a Taylor Swift birthday party, she goes, ugh.
I said the same thing.
They both were like, how do you have a Taylor Swift birthday party? And I was like, well, we're not going to have her face everywhere.
Thank God.
But I'm going with it's more the color scheme. It's the eras. We're doing an eras tour. Like, even the tissue paper for each of the gift bags is the color of a particular era.
Nice.
Because I am insane.
Because she is a Virgo.
I am a Virgo. So that'll be fun. If we remember, I'll post a picture of one of the gift bags or something.
Today's elder emo thought, you said I am insane, and all I heard was, what is it? I'm not okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not okay. I'm not fucking gay.
What is he doing back there?
No telling.
There's rustling.
There's no telling.
So I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.